Today on the channel, we hit a bullseye and didn't have to go to Target to do it with the Platinum Edition Bullseye Batman McFarlane toy.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today for the DC Multiverse, we got the Detective Comics Bullseye Batman Platinum Edition. But for all your Bullseye Batman needs and a whole lot more, currently Walmart. But for everything else McFarlane, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on in-stock items, anything over $59. Does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And Bullseye Batman hitting Walmart stores as I speak right now. I did find this just recently on my travels. A lot of Platinum editions hitting Walmart right now, which is kind of weird because usually Platinums are like 1 out of every 6 is a Platinum. Instead, they're getting cases of all Platinum. So what's a Platinum if there's no regular version to this? It's just straight Platinum. It's a confusing thing, Todd from the couch. You're confusing me, so you're confusing all the good people as well. But we'll march on. We'll march on with a little Bullseye Batman. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And a very interesting Batman. I first saw this one at Todd McFarlane's little show in San Diego. He had this on display. It was very cool to see that for the first time in hand. And now here we are. Of course, a very easy repaint. And this one goes all the way back to Detective Comics 241, it says right here. Can't wait to read the card to see a little bit more info on this one. So we'll see what happens there. But looking good. DC Multiverse, of course. 22 points of articulation. 12 and up. Yep, Mark Summers, 12 and up on this one. McFarlane Toys. But looking good in the white and black attack, of course. Bullseye Batman Detective Comics 241 right there. Bullseye Batman QR code if you need it. Then on the back, some of that old-timey classic artwork looking very cool. And look at all those Batmans behind him there and all the other different colors. Would not be shocked to see Todd make that. I could see that happening in the future. We'll see what happens. You got the Boy Wonder there looking good as well. Now let's get him out of the package. Let's see what's going on with this Bullseye Batman. I know nothing of this instance of Batman here. Looking good. Jabbar style. See you later. Skyhook. How about that? Shout out to old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Charging, see you later, goodbye. Charging like $700 for a picture with your phone or something. I think it was Fanatics Fest. Maybe it was more than that. See you later, goodbye. See you later, goodbye. DC McFarlane stand. Seen it before. We'll see it again. But let's see what this Bullseye Batman's up to. And I'm sure it's up to no good right here. Real name Bruce Wayne, no doubt. Following Robin's recent arm injury. Oh, he had to get Tommy John surgery, I think. Batman concocts a ploy to distract the public and criminals from deducing their secret identities by wearing elaborate new costumes whilst attending an archery competition. Oh, some of the best competition. Batman dons one such outfit, a striking white costume with a large bullseye, graphics on his chest and cape. The costume draws away attention from Robin and directly to Batman's chest. Oh, the target worked. The target worked. That's just one of those old-timey comic book stories. You know, just a one-and-done episode or a one-and-done comic is what that is. But it is cool. It is a deep cut. I mean, how deep of a cut is this? It doesn't get much deeper than that. But Batman looking very interesting in the old Detective Comics days. Oh, some of your great-grandpa's reading is what that Detective Comics days were. But, man, twist ties for days on this one. McFarlane not messing around. He knows people be thieving with the Batman McFarlane figures, especially this Bullseye one. He knows people are going to try to steal this figure. Of course, of course. And, man, we're really locked in. Every arm, every foot, you name it, we're locking it all in. That's what Todd said. He goes, double the twist ties on that one. That Bullseye one's going to be popular. Double the twist ties. What? Todd told me just to shut up. He said, Kyle, shut up. Okay, I will. I'll move on then. That's rude, Todd, especially since you're on my couch. I could have you escorted from the property by my heavy Mark Summers. Because Mark, he'll do my bidding, right, Mark? No, you won't. You won't escort Todd from the couch. You like sitting there with him. He gives you warmth. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take the physical challenge once again, I guess. Todd McFarlane style. There we go. All right, we're getting there. Bullseye hitting it right here. Twist ties all over the place. See you later. Goodbye. And let's get these twist ties out of there. Let's dive in here. Let's hit a bullseye today. How about we got 2 gripping hands out of the package. 2 fists, a white glove fist fury right here for old Batman, looking interesting. And then you get a batarang. We've seen this in numerous colors over the years. Now we get one here in white, looking good in the neighborhood, like a young Applebee's right there. But now we got old Batman out of the package. And like I said, we've seen this Batman a million times. This is like the Hush Batman body. It kind of feels that way. We've seen it a few times. Now we see it in this white bullseye with the black bullseye around there. Nice soft goods cape that's just got a mind of its own. It's like there's a big fan just blowing at him is what it looks like. But a nice wired soft goods cape here. A very big cape on him. Even a bullseye on the back of the cape there. So, man, he's just looking at... He doesn't got a bullseye in his trunks, does he? Oh, no, none back there. I was just checking. But looking interesting with that bullseye cape. And like I said, San Diego Comic-Con is where I saw this for the first time. And then here we are, a couple weeks later, bam, in our hands. So very cool, that turnaround from McFarlane Toys. And that's one thing about Todd over there. He's not a Hasbro. He's not a Mattel. He doesn't have stockholders to answer to. He runs that thing with an iron fist. He can do whatever he wants within reason for the most part. So there's something cool about that. Flying by the seat of your pants, making decisions quicker, getting things done quicker. You don't got to answer to these stockholders. That's one thing that is really fun about the McFarlane Toys. So shout out to Todd McFarlane and his crew over there. But looking good. This Batman's interesting. Definitely looks like Batman. I would definitely see this, say, oh, that's Batman, but I don't really understand what's going on. Well, we read the card. We know what's going on now. Black and white in the face. Very stoic Batman look once again. He's saying, man, Robin, you hurt your arm. Now I got to go to this archery competition. Now I got to do this whole scheme, this whole get-up. I'd be having a stoic face too, probably. I don't want to wear this. I like my normal suit, but not in the cards once again. It's all Robin's fault, really, at the end of the day. But the big bullseye on the chest, got the black tights on, white utility belt, white throughout on here, forearm guards in white, boots in white, gloves in white. You get the picture here. White cape with the bullseye back there. Looking very, very nice. Got the butterfly shoulders, arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows, hands back and forth, side to side, removable, head back and forth, side to side, hula hoop, plus traditional waist. Big old Batman splits if you need them. Legs do go up, double jointed pin knees, ankles back and forth, up and down, side to side. Toe articulation for Todd McFarlane. All the hits being played right here. I will say one thing we usually see with a lot of white figures like this that are predominantly in white. Sometimes you see some bleed through of like black and like it was painted over. This looks very nice, looks very clean. So I do appreciate that on this figure here. But boy, oh boy, if there ever was a definition of a deep cut, I have to even think some of the hardcore Batman fans probably wouldn't remember this. That's my guess there. But definitely a deep, deep cut on here. But I like deep cuts. We get a lot of Batmans, we get a lot of Supermans, we get a lot of that kind of stuff. But it is really fun to get deep cuts every once in a while instead of just the same old all over again. And this is one of those figures you'll see on your shelf and say, oh my gosh, what is this? What's going on with this? What's the story with this? That's at least what I do think of with this one here. So very, very fun to have this one in the collection. Going way back to the Detective Comics days, and we actually just unboxed some Detective Comics Red Hood. So it kind of feels like they're building out a little shelf for us of Detective Comics Batman era figures. You got old-timey villains, all kinds of stuff. And man, I'm here for it. I like to see representation of all eras of action figures, Batman included. And this is looking pretty cool and a little fun here. But definitely a deep cut. That's my final verdict. But what's your final verdict? You picking this one up? You headed to your Walmart? You looking for this one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. And, of course, you can support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com by picking up a t-shirt. Search Kyle Peterson. Social media, SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for Batman and the Red Hood 2, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.